Hi BL lovers, I'm the BL guy and welcome back to another 5-minute review. Today we're reviewing the BL drama Onlyfriends. Miu, Ray, Boston and Namchum, a group of business students running a hostel together, blur the lines between friendship and romance. Miu has been focusing on his studies, setting aside no time for sex and relationships. To help them with their business design, Boston introduces the group to Top. Boston didn't anticipate Top's interest in Miu, and he isn't happy with the turn of events. Economics student Sand wants an exclusive relationship with Ray, but Ray has feelings for Miu and he isn't interested in settling. IT guy Nick finds a sex tape in Boston's phone and ends up in a friends with benefits relationship with him. However, Nick wants something more. Onlyfriends is a Thai BL drama with 12 episodes, roughly around 46 minutes per episode. Our 6 main leads are being played by Force and Book, Khaotung and First, and Neo and Mark. One review says, "Good. What a ride. I must admit I had high expectations for this, and at the end I was a bit disappointed. The story flows well and the acting is good, but I guess there are some parts that are a bit lacking. I enjoyed most of the show, but didn't really get attached to Top Miu's couple, even though I liked how they ended the story. Story is obviously filled with toxic characters, but there's a lot of development. In this sense, I think Khaotung has done a tremendous job. If I have to make a note, I think that they skipped a little the mother's complex in favor of Ray's choice to make everything better for Sand. I want to be totally honest. I watched the series for Khaotung and First and for Mark, and I couldn't stop because I wanted to see more of them. That said, I think that some parts are just not necessary. The whole Boeing's plan and its liaisons with Sand and Top, I just got annoyed although I wanted to watch more of Mont, and the overall story got a bit slowed down from episodes 9 and onwards. I liked a lot the fact that they didn't force Boston Nick, and that Nick finally chose to be by himself. It was great to see a happy ending. Nick was my favorite character overall because he was always so pure and honest, yet caring. He was not trying to change Boston but realized he was just faking the whole boyfriend thing and "I've changed, now I only see you" thing. That was my favorite part. Now, getting to my own personal opinion. The first couple of episodes, and I feel like most of us were so hyped for the show, and I still really enjoyed the show. Mostly because of Neo and Mark, because that is my Roman Empire. I absolutely love the two of them together. Honestly, I'm not even mad at the way they ended the show, just because I want Nick to be happy more than I want to see the two of them together, if that makes sense. So I enjoyed the lovey-dovey moments, the couple stuff, I enjoyed it all. I'm just glad that at least Nick decided to choose his own happiness instead of just trying to, fake the whole thing. But anyway, also kind of watched it for Force as well, just because I love him, and he, you'll seen the man, right? You'll seen how he looks. It's just perfect. Anyway, like most people said, Top Miu's couple, that storyline of theirs, it wasn't really the most interesting one out of all three of them, but not bad at all. I feel like Khaotung First, they really did a great job in acting. Obviously the two of them are phenomenal actors and they do such a great job, especially when it comes to the emotional scenes. Both of them just know how to deliver, and they definitely raise the acting numbers or rating that I'm gonna give up way high, really good. Everybody did an entirely great job overall, but I just feel like the two of them stood out for me. Overall, I just really loved the messiness. I love that they just were real characters and just showed that everybody has a little bit of grayness to them, that everybody's 100% good and not everybody's 100% bad. And I love the fact that Miu made Boston kind of, work for forgiveness, and he didn't even forgive him in the end, but to a sense, just to show that not all stories have to have a happy ending, oh, we're all friends again, it's a bit more realistic, and I really enjoyed it. We all know the show was messy, there may have been an issue here or there, but overall I really just found it such a good show for me. Now, getting to my overall rating for story, I really did enjoy the story. So for story, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10, just because there were a lot of plot lines in there. Some were unnecessary, did not need to be in the story, but overall it was still very good. For acting and the cast, mostly because Neo and Mark was in there, and I'm absolutely in love with Neo ever since I first saw him in what was the first show? I can't even remember, but I've been a big fan of Neo for so long, and finally seeing Mark in a VL and then Force. So, acting and cast, perfection. I'd give a 9 out of 10. For music, it was pretty good. I really kind of enjoyed the music. I am more of like the slower ballad type of music, but that intro song is so good. So for music, I'd give a 9 out of 10 as well. And for rewatch value, I could honestly see myself enjoying this show again. So for rewatch value, I would give an 8 out of 10. So yeah, that was my overall rating and review of Onlyfriends. I kind of need more shows like Onlyfriends. I just know it was so good. Like, I really enjoyed the messiness. Like, yo, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed that. Maybe like a Korean version of this, well, not Onlyfriends specifically, but in the sense of this, where it's not just like pure happiness, romanticness, with a little bit of spiciness to this, if you know what I mean.